Hello, 8th graders. Welcome to the high school course request and scheduling process. The Appleton Area School District High Schools look forward to working with you. You should have a freshman course request worksheet in front of you. As you look at the sheet, you should see your own personal information has already been filled in on the top right side. If for any reason you misplace this form, you will need to talk with your middle school counselor to obtain another one. The new copy will not have the pre-populated label, so you will need to write in your information neatly. The middle section of this right side is very important for parents to read over. There can be several factors that come into play regarding the high school you will attend, and many of them require different applications. Students and parents should review this together and have conversations about the educational options that are available and what actions are needed to be appropriately enrolled. All students must have their parent or guardian review the form and sign it, indicating their approval of the selections. And if you are a student with an IEP, your case manager will need to sign as well. Now let's look at the left side. In checking boxes and writing out course numbers and names, I highly suggest you use a pencil. That way, if you make a mistake or change your mind, you can easily erase and keep the form looking neat and readable for others. All right, here we go. It's time to learn how to accurately complete your high school course request form. We'll begin with social studies. There is no box to check because the course listed, Civics, is the social studies course all freshmen take. Civics is the study of our government and democratic society. 1 full credit of civics is required for graduation, as well as passing a civics citizenship exam. Let's move on to English Language Arts. You will have 2 choices in this subject area: regular ELA 9, course number 1000, or starred ELA 9, course number 1010. The star or asterisk by 1010 indicates that this course is considered rigorous. How do you decide which one to choose? First of all, talk with your current ELA teacher and ask for their recommendation. Then consider this. In the rigorous course, it is understood that more homework is assigned, that the material is covered at a deeper level and faster pace, and that active participation in discussion is expected of all students. Both courses cover the same curricular materials and units, but because the STAR 1010 course moves at a faster pace, more time is available for enrichment in the form of independent projects that go beyond the curriculum of the 1000 course. Students in the rigorous course should have the following characteristics. They should love to read and write. They should expect to write more than they would in the 1000 course, and the writing will be graded with more rigorous standards set by the teacher. And they should have advanced language skills and proficiency. Always remember to think about what class is best for you, and don't make a choice based on what your friends are choosing. Please know that you can be accepted into college if you take course number 1000. If you would like to take the rigorous STAR 1010 course, you must obtain a signature from your current ELA teacher indicating they recommend you for it. For science, there are 2 options for freshmen. If you have not yet taken and completed algebra, your course will be physical science. If you successfully complete algebra in middle school, you may choose to take biology for your freshman year. Science and math courses are closely related, and their proper sequencing is essential. All students must obtain a signature from their current science teacher indicating the recommendation. Now, let's talk math. On the form, there are a few different options listed that are based on your current math skill level. Again, all 8th graders must obtain their current math teacher's recommendation by a signature indicating which class is most appropriate. Algebra 1A is for those students in which math may be their struggle subject, and they will need to take their time sharpening their algebra skills in order to be successful in subsequent courses. Algebra would be the next step for students after successfully completing pre-algebra in 8th grade. If a student would be in need of a little extra math support while taking algebra, they may also take Algebra Win at the same time. Algebra Win is a scheduled class taken as a 1-credit elective and should be recommended by your current math teacher. Geometry would be the choice for those students who complete algebra in middle school. If a student successfully completes geometry while in middle school, then they would take Algebra 2 or Algebra 2 for pre-calculus as a freshman. The student's current math teacher will write in the recommended math course in the space labeled Other. To review, here are some reminders. Biology is allowed if algebra has been completed. Talk with your math teacher about when. Your teacher will recommend the best math course for you. Remember that it is very important for students to be in the math course that is most appropriate for them as an individual to ensure successful understanding of concepts at each level of math they take going forward. Moving on, for graduation, all students must pass health and the required General Phy Ed course 0010, commonly called Freshman Phy Ed. Each one of those courses, Health and Freshman Phy Ed, is 1/2 credit and will be placed in one semester of the freshman year. Let's think about electives. Electives are those courses that a student elects or chooses to take, meaning they are not required. Electives can be from the following subject areas: art, music, world language, marketing, business, computer science, technology and engineering, or family and consumer sciences. A common question is, how many electives should I choose? Well, that all depends on you and your preferences. Think of it this way. In our traditional high school day, there are 8 class periods. During one of those periods, you will have lunch. Then 5 more class periods will be filled by these classes: civics, science, ELA, math, and then one semester Phy Ed and the other semester health. You have now filled up 6 of the 8 class periods in the day. Your elective choices need to fill up the remaining 2 class periods. This will be a combination of year-long 1-credit classes and or half-credit semester classes. You can also elect to have a study hall. There is no course number for that, and students do not receive credit for a study hall. When you are thinking about electives, don't worry about what your friends are choosing. Even if you and your BFFs write down the same course, there's a good chance you won't end up in the same class period together. Choose what is best for you based on your interests and your goals. Remember to carefully consider your selections. Changing your mind later on and trying to request a different class instead really isn't as easy as it sounds. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes work that goes into planning what courses we'll be able to run, and the requests you submit help our administrators decide how many sections of a class are needed and how many teachers might be necessary. As you write down your elective choices, please neatly print both the course name and the course number, as well as the credit value for each elective. It is extremely important that you write down alternate courses in case a class you wanted isn't going to run or we can't make your first choice fit. You must turn in your sheet with one full credit, year-long alternate course, as well as a half credit, one semester alternate course. At the bottom, please circle the number of total credits you want to take. If you are a student that should have a study hall in order to complete homework while you are at school, you would take 6 credits. If you would like to have a study hall for just one semester, which is half of the school year, you would take 6.5 credits. If you do not need a study hall to get work done, and you plan to complete your assignments in class and outside of school, you will choose 7 credits. Again, there is no course number for study hall. If you want to have one, it will be added to your schedule in August. Now I want you to take a look at the back side of this sheet. Here's a list of the most common freshman course choices. You'll notice 2 different groupings. On top, it is one by core department area, and on the bottom, the other by career clusters. As an example, let's take a look at world language. If you have taken a language for 2 years in middle school, more than likely you are ready for level 2 of the language in high school. You should discuss your selection with your current world language teacher. And if you haven't taken a world language in middle school, no worries, you can start in level 1 here at high school. By graduation, we want all students to be college and career ready. Taking a career-related course is an excellent opportunity to begin exploring career areas of interest. They can even lead to exciting work-based opportunities such as internships and apprenticeships later on in high school. For information about the content covered and types of activities you can expect in a class, we encourage you to go to the AASD website homepage. Click Teaching and Learning, and then Course Planning. Take a look at the course description guide. We hope you are excited to plan for your high school experience. As you do, don't forget to utilize your resources and talk with the knowledgeable adults in your life, like your school counselor, your teachers, your case manager, and of course, your parents. We are looking forward to you joining our school community.